Hey there, WIN community. We are live today because we are here to introduce the new WIN Houston leader. And she is Coach Valerie, but I will mute my mic to let her give her formal introduction.
Absolutely, absolutely. And thank you, Sarah. And I want to thank everybody actually in the WIN community, especially the leaders who saw fit for me being a fit for this role. And I'm super, super excited about it. I'm a transformation and wealth coach, and I am a serious advocate when it comes to women empowerment. So this becoming the Houston leader for the WIN community fits right into what I do. And that's the conversation. I can remember our first conversation, Sarah, when we talked about, it fitting in, and it is just, in alignment with what I do already. And I do want to bring my years. I have over 30 years of leadership and coaching experience, and I want to bring that to the community so that we can uplift the women here in Houston, along with women all over the world. So I'm super, super excited about this opportunity.
And we're super excited to have you as part of the team. I know all of you guys don't see the behind the scenes, but Valerie and I have been working together to get everything set for you guys for an actual in person Houston meetup again. And of course, she has started her clubhouse rooms as well, so you can participate in those virtually too. Valerie, do you want to give them a little information about that as well?
I do want to talk about it a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you where some of it comes from as well. We talked about,
Well, Valerie, I'm not.
personal and professional lives, and but I knew what, how I was able to come through that was becoming a part of a community of like-minded women, right, that supported me and just gave me that encouragement too. And I want to be positioned to do that for other women, and I do believe that that's what when the WIN community is all about. And I am super excited to bring this to the Houston community. And one of the things that I've already started was the clubhouse room. And ladies, it's it's a clubhouse room that I would definitely invite you to and ask you to invite others, because of my own personal experiences, I have overcome a lot of setbacks, right? A lot of setbacks. And, again, with the support of like minded women and women who are already where I am wanting to go, right? Because we always want to keep elevating. I want to provide the opportunity for others to do the same. And so the room is called Broken to Breakthrough, Rising from the Ashes. And we talk about in that room how we can use self-awareness, authenticity, and our faith to overcome the challenges in our lives, whether they're personal or professional, and how we are either coming through that challenge or have come through that challenge, and be able to share that with other women. And that's what the clubhouse room is about.
Thanks for giving that information, Valerie, because I
You're on
definitely
mute.
couldn't have
I can't.
summarized it as well as you. We have Allegra watching, and I'm going to put her comment. She said, "Thank you
Sarah,
for
I can't
being
hear
an."
you.
Can you hear me now?
Good morning, family.
The sound went in and out on yours before. I just want
Sarah,
to say,
I can't hear you. I don't know if
Allegra,
you can still hear me.
I can hear you. Okay, can you hear? You can't hear me. Let me see what's going on if I can hear myself on
Sarah.
when. Allegra, let us know if you can hear me.
Oh, I can hear you now.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
It's okay. Technology, right? It helps us sometimes. And thanks, Allegra. Allegra said she can hear me. She also said, "Thank you for being an amazing leader for WIN, Valerie. We can't wait to see Houston grow and connect to WIN." Um,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
we're really excited about it. I did actually introduce Valerie. I don't know if the Houston community saw. She gave her bio and information. We had a picture up of her, but we wanted to come live so you could actually get to connect with her, and ask any questions that you might have. But like I said, we're doing a lot behind the scenes. Valerie, do you want to fill them in on your first Houston meetup idea that you have coming up for 2025?
Absolutely, absolutely. And given time to promote it is why it's going to be in 2025. But ladies, if you haven't done so already, I just think it's highly important that we do vision, and we do vision books. You can still do a vision board, but I do vision books because that's something that we can carry around with us because it's very, very practical, but it has the same meaning. But I think it's important for us to set our intentions for the year and then be able to take some actionable steps. So not only are we going to do the vision board or vision book gathering, but I want to, follow everybody along the way too. So we want to make this real, like active through, and then throughout the year, let's check in on each other to see or hold each other accountable. Or are we doing the things that we out to do? I don't believe in resolutions because people break them. I think we should make and have intentional goals for ourselves and set those goals. And then I always teach to reverse engineer. What do you want things to look like this time next year, right? And then we work on those tasks. So the start of that is going to be with our first event, which is going to be the Vision Book Party. And then after that, we're gonna have some check-ins so that we can again hold each other accountable because we want to build a community of thriving women, right? We want you all to feel included, and we're going to do this thing together. I do believe that when women, get together and work on things together and support each other, then we don't just rise individually, we rise together. So I'm looking forward to it.
I agree with that. And I love that you brought up the term accountability because that's what we're here to help people with as well in the WIN community. And I love vision boards. I have one myself. I've never heard of a vision book though, so that's something new. And I think that's a great idea because you can carry that around in your purse so
Absolutely.
easily. Um, and Allegra asked a couple of questions. She said she wants to know what made you talk about broken to breakthrough. What's the motivation behind that for the clubhouse room?
Well, currently I'm navigating a divorce. So that, and I always believe when we share our stories, we don't only heal ourselves, but we help others to heal as well.
Absolutely.
So, so that's what, because an anthology is going to result from all of this, right? And women that are involved in the room, a part of the room, are going to get the opportunity to, share their stories in this anthology. But it's my own personal story of overcoming, is the reason. And, I want to encourage women too. Sometimes we don't think about the things that we overcame years ago, or decades ago, even, and what it took for us to overcome those things, right? And we still have that in us. We still have that in us, and so we can reach back and at least get a little bit a glimpse of hope, knowing that I've overcome that thing too, and I can implement what I did, because you don't realize that until somebody makes you look at it, right? And I did have a coach that did that. She said, we had to write down a lot of the challenges that we had in our lives, and then how we overcame those, and a lot of those qualities are still in us. We just have to believe in ourselves and know that they're there, and that's what I want to encourage in women for sure in that room.
I love that. I love that. And I love that you give people your backstory so that they can really connect to you as a leader like that. Cause it's important to share that with everybody. And believe it or not, Valerie showed up even heal in the process of healing from a car accident. So she is a strong leader. And Houston, we're calling you guys out again. We want you to come out. We want you to be part of the community. And we want you to get to know Valerie one on one, just the way WIN has the New Jersey chapter. Allie and I run that. Atlanta's very strong. We have Allegra, Orinthia pops out there as well. So we want to keep growing our community state by state, and we want to get Houston back on the map again, especially for 2025. It's definitely one of our goals. So let's make the third chapter of WIN really, really strong, because then we're going to go to chapter 4, 5, 6, etc.
Absolutely,
but
absolutely.
Go ahead, Valerie.
And I just want to encourage women, this is, we're wanting to create a safe space for you all to come and share and feel supported, feel seen, feel heard. That's exactly the vibe that I got when I met Sarah, when I met Allegra, and the other leaders, TC. That's the vibe that I got. That it's a group of women that are, a lot of times we find ourselves in competition with our female counterparts, and we shouldn't be. I'm a true proponent of collaborations, and I do believe that when we get together, we can do even better. So I do believe in collaboration. So I want to create opportunities for mentorship in those spaces, leadership development. I mean, some of you have those skills, and they just need to be developed. And I've been doing that for a very long time, developing leaders. So I'm looking forward to even that being a part of what we do here in Houston. And then financial empowerment. We need to be able to navigate what's currently going on in our economic space, right? And so we want to have all of those opportunities, and even, developing your businesses. All of us are in that space now. Entrepreneurship is the way to go, especially if you want to have multiple streams of income as well. So we want to be able to encourage that and support you through it. Right. We want to make sure that, again, you all are part of this community, that you get stronger in what you're doing, that you become more confident in what you're doing, and most importantly, more equipped, right, in what you're trying to do. So that's what you can look forward to in the Houston group.
And it's perfect that you brought that up because that theme, that vibration, goes perfectly with one of the WIN projects Allegra has in progress called Pathways to Prosperity. So I'm really glad that you brought up financial literacy because I think more people need to get the education on that. Because let's face it, they don't teach that in schools, they don't really teach that
Absolutely.
in high school, in college, unless you take a specific class. Like it's just not part of the general studies. So I'm really glad that you brought that up because that can tie right in with one of our projects. And there's going to be a lot of different themes that we all have, to help women focused around finances, around health, around Women's History Month, etc. So you guys got to come
Absolutely.
on out to the meetups. And as a bonus, the first meetup in Houston is going to be totally free.
Absolutely.
And what venue are you going to have it at, Valerie?
We have two venues that are options, and we're waiting on the response from one of them to decide which of the two we're going to decide on.
Oh,
So
okay, perfect.
I'll
So,
that I should be able to. I should have some information this week. Actually, I should be able to post that this week.
oh, that would be great, especially if we could get that information before Thanksgiving. This way, you guys can mark your calendars, and there's
Absolutely.
no excuse for not showing up.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, oh my God. And Allegra said, love this, Valerie. You're bringing so much value to WIN.
Oh, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it because when it's a give and take. It's a win-win situation. Is the way that I look at it, right? So I'm looking forward to the opportunity.
We are too, and thank you so much for joining our team. With me, Ali, Allegra, TC, Orinthia. We're all there to help each other grow with our businesses. We're here to help each other as leaders. So I want to thank you again, especially for not feeling well, for coming live with us. And like I said, Houston community, if you guys have any questions, drop it down in the comments. Valerie and I will be able to answer those questions in the meantime. And if I don't see you guys, I hope you all have a lovely Thanksgiving. Valerie, any closing thoughts?
No, that's what I want to say. Have a happy holiday. Use this time honestly to reflect, because that's what we want to go into the new year with. We want to reflect on the current year and see what things we can make adjustments to, right? And then, I'm looking forward to meeting you guys and come with some ideas, because that's the beauty of women getting together. And imagine, as we help each other to succeed, the impact that we'll have on our families, our communities, and for generations to come. So I'm super looking forward to this.
Thank you, Valerie. All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of your weekend and, make sure you guys get plenty of rest because we have a holiday coming up. Allegra, we'll see you tomorrow too. Everybody, Have a good one. Bye
Bye,
all.
everybody.